Hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Audra Vibing Out and Audra and Emily Vibing Out. I
Facts.
wanted to say we're slightly testing out a new name. Well, I'm testing it out. Welcome to The Dish with Audra and Emily.
Welcome.
Um,
Welcome to the
so
dish.
welcome everyone that's here live.
Well,
If
I'm
you are
testing it out.
new, my name is EmilyHanhan, and this is Audra at Home. We're also both in the middle of a month long. It's Live Miss on Audra's channel and Grinch Miss here on my channel. The green is kind of appropriate. We're uploading or going live every day, maybe through the whole month, at least through Christmas. So if you happen to be catching this live, you should be subscribed to both of us. And hopefully you'll enjoy all the stuff we have happening, guests and collabs and things in the works. And so tonight we wanted to talk about like the most giftable makeup. And we kind of have it set up. You could even call this a tag. You could do this yourself if you're a creator. But first of all, I wanted to welcome everyone. Thank you, Playboy MUA. I just hit 3,000 subscribers.
3K.
Thank you to everyone that subscribed. Oh, thank you to all my patrons and my YouTube members. If you're interested in checking out any of those, it's all linked. All of Audra stuff is linked down below. Merch and
Facts.
Patreons and social media and all of that. So thank you everyone that's here. I see Kelsey. I see Josh. Josh, you are always working. I feel like it's like work or Twitch.
I know.
Is that it? Is that? I don't blame you. Gaming is a joy.
Like runs a company, works. Like, listen, hardest working person I know.
Welcome Lori and Cecily and Panther and Christine and Sharon. Sharon is in every live chat. Sharon is like the ultimate cheerleader. Thank you for being here, Sharon. And Liz and Sarah and anyone and Alex, anyone and everyone that's here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Eeyore. I want to say
cheers.
Happy early birthday. Yes, cheers. Happy early birthday to Mo. Yoga with Mo. Tomorrow is Mo's birthday, or as of midnight, it's Mo's birthday. So happy early birthday. I love the like November, December birthday havers, all the Sagittarius in the house. We're a mess, but it's okay. It's okay. So I see Bo is up to some shit as per usual.
He is. He has decided he wants to play. He's like, I want to play, Mama. And I'm like, baby, I'm live. He's like, I don't care.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's still my time. It's always Bo time. I love sup winches. All the wrenches, all the wrench winch in the house, winches. Scorpio November, that's also fair. It's also fair. Yes. I'm on the cusp. So welcome to everyone. Oh, Ani is in here. So thank you to everyone that's here now. Hello. If you're watching on replay, we have a live chat. Hopefully it'll be accessible to you. You can follow along. Always good conversations happening there. So I mean, we wanted to talk about like the most giftable makeup because we both have gifting in our love languages. Like I would probably say like both giving and receiving gifts are a thing that I delight in, and like in both ways, like just seeing the perfect thing and grabbing it for no reason whatsoever, or using a holiday to celebrate with each other is so much fun. Go ahead and like the video if you want to share it out now, like on Instagram or Twitter or whatever other social media you use to get people here. But yeah, so we wanted to talk about just like makeup we love, because I don't know if there's anything better than talking about makeup that I love. I mean, roasting makeup is fun too, but makeup that I love is fun. So, Audra, did you want to say anything related to all the things I just said?
I mean, I think it's like, here's the thing. When it comes to gifting, especially when you're gifting makeup, I feel like it's so easy to get caught in that trap. Like all of us are makeup lovers, but for people who aren't makeup lovers, like one of the worst things I think sometimes we get are those like random holiday sets, and we're just like, oh, that's like, you love makeup, and you just sit there. Thank you. like you don't know what to do when they're like, here's this Tarte holiday set and it's pink because you like pink, and you're like
like, but I just, and my head is always like, wait, because I could be sometimes a bitch about it, not a bitch, but I'm just like, you spent all this money on a holiday gift set. It's the thing is, I know, I'm like, you spent all this money on a holiday gift set, but like, you could have gotten, there's so many options out there, and this was what you picked.
You literally could have gotten something gorgeous and wonderful and beautiful that I was gonna love, and then like you didn't, and like some of it isn't their fault, because if they're not makeup lovers, they don't know. So these are some things that you can give to the makeup, even if you love makeup. Sometimes there's shit where you just don't know what to get the makeup lovers in your life.
Exactly. So I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted. I was trying to, okay, here we are. I was like, I need to get into the studio part of YouTube, and I'm still discovering how to do that. Okay,
yeah, it's a whole thing.
oh, the huge palettes, the huge all-in-one palettes. Those are the ones that are like, here's lip gloss and powder products and like rainbow eyeshadows, but they're not really rainbow. They're like wisp of pigmentation, like just nothing there. So yeah, there's probably gonna be a little like,
get anybody gloss, just get them a clear gloss, because like lip shade is very personal on what people like, even down to like yes, I like burgundy. So like you're sitting there be like, well, this is burgundy lipstick, but it may be too brown and I might not like it. So it's like, if you want to give somebody glosses,
also all see color different. So like you can be like, this looks like the perfect blue base red. I know that's what they're looking for. Just tell me about what you found and give me a gift card.
Yeah.
Or ask me first. Like, that's the other thing with gift giving, is sometimes the surprise is really nice, but sometimes it's knowing exactly. And it's like they ask like, what do you want? And like Mia's Virtual Vanity did a great video about gifting, makeup gifting, like yesterday. She has it live. And she said, she's like, yeah, I had friends that asked me what I wanted for my birthday. I sent them screenshots of my wish list and they bought from that. And if it wasn't in their budget, then they would like buy something different. But if it was, they had all the information.
Yeah. In 2020, there's literally no reason not to get people what they want. And I know that there are people who are like, you should just be grateful somebody thought about you. And it's like, yes and no, because I think about it when I'm giving somebody a gift, right? If I care about you and I love you, the last thing I want to do is just buy you some random bullshit just because like that's what I could find. Hi, Millie. Because at the end of the day, like, I love gifts. I love gifts just as much as the next person, but I also like to give them. And so Elise, there's nothing worse than getting gifts that you don't want, because then you're stuck. Like, that's why we had that whole period of re-gifting shit. And it's still happening.
Yes, it is.
Ask people what they want, and don't be afraid to tell somebody what you want either, because realistically, it's so much easier if you just communicate it and be like, for my holiday, I'd be like, oh, what I want is I want a bunch of shit from Davina. I want, like I do. I'm like, I want a bunch of shit. I want to try Bitter Lace Beauty. Like, that's the kind of stuff that I want. I would rather tell somebody that than pretend like I didn't want anything, or like just be quiet and be like, oh no, it's like really expensive. Like like no.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to tell you, and what you can afford, and that's fine.
And I think the thing that I like, I started coming up with like things that we can use as things to talk about, because it made me think about how I have different friends who might not be totally into makeup, but I know they can rock a bold lip, or they might be exploring this or that. So we have a whole list. So I think we could go ahead and get started in the list of like little qualifiers.
You're gonna read the whole thing off, because I loved it when you did that.
Okay, we'll give you a little spoiler of everything. So for the most giftable lipstick, we have for the blush slut, for the bronzer bitch, for the friend that can't give up the lip kits, for the neutral lip lover, for the bold lip bitch, for the I've never worn any eyeshadow but I want to friend, for the Sephora regular, for the matte eye lover, for the monochromatic, for the multichromatic hoe, for the girl that's going to beat their face and got to have the right base, and for the damn, I love this person. There we go.
Yay! I love that. I loved it when you like read it all out loud when we were talking offline. Like, I was like, oh, I love it like that.
And anyone that I call like friend, bitch, hoe, even the girl, could be anybody. like any gender, anyone, like just know in case we were just having fun with words. I just wanted to say everyone can wear makeup, and everybody that wants to wear makeup should wear makeup, and anybody that doesn't want to wear makeup doesn't have to wear makeup and shouldn't feel needed like pressure to. Okay, those little like things out of the way. Let's start with the first one, for very on brand for me, for the blush slut. So if you have a friend that you know, like you've seen them rock blush, or it's just a look for them. Audra, what would you like? What feels most giftable in that category?
Okay, as weird as this may sound, I know people have their feelings, but if you know somebody who fucking loves blush, this is honestly, like, I use this palette literally every other day, and I adore it. And it's specifically this one. It is the Saharan Blush Volume 1, also 2. But these are not super expensive. They have some highlighter in them. And then like there's like because blush sluts love all the blush. So there's like an orangey one. There is a like really pinky one. You can use this here if you want to use it as contour, or if you're just getting like a little nutty, or if you want to use it as bronzer. Same with this shade, but it can also be like a deeper shade. And then you have like some highlighters in there as well. I mean, I think that this is such a good one. Both of them really, because I use this one more than the other. But these just give the blush slut in your life like a lot of time to play with stuff. And it's something that's not like, it's easily day or night. You can use either one. They're day or night. Yep. You can have them for a very long time. Listen, Annie, I have a very expensive brush, if I'm going to be honest. I use them all the time. But I use my Rephr brush in them. So that Rephr brush just picks it up like a little dream.
I was gonna say, also, if you have a lot of makeup, sometimes your makeup doesn't look as loved, but it is still loved. It's just that I don't know. That's my excuse sometimes. I love that. I'm very slutty I have some merch that I need to launch around blush slut. I'm sorry I have not yet. I should have launched it by now.
Yes,
I've been off a little bit. It's funny actually. I'm a broken record on this, but there it was. I was gonna say I have that palette too. I was like, where is it? Yeah, I don't reach for it as much, but I think it's because I started really getting into glowy blushes. But I have used these. I'm a makeup mess right now, y'all. I just like things pulled around. But I'm wearing this today. I won't shut the fuck up about the Cover FX blushes. If I really like you and you're like, I really love blush, maybe you've only dabbled in like drugstore or mid-range or like Juvia's Place, which is awesome. There's beautiful blushes at every price point. There really is. But if I was going to give somebody a gift where maybe they're like, oh, I don't know if I want to spend that much, because this to me has a really pretty shimmery formula and matte formula, I feel like it's a really nice formula. I wish they would expand their colors. But yes, so like, and the way these layer together, you can wear them alone or you can wear them together, or you like, and this one actually, Warm Honey, was unexpectedly it's like I love pretty much all the colors I have, but this was a surprise to me because I was like, well, it's just a neutral tone. I don't know if I'm going to like this. And then I started wearing it and I was like, oh, fuck. Especially with the luminous side, it's like almost like a bronzery blush look. But I would basically pick like a color that they either, if they're like a neutral lover, I would give them this. If they are like, I want something that's a little punchier, soft peach or Mojave Mauve or even spice cinnamon, especially. Do you have spice cinnamon? I feel like that would be gorgeous on like a richer, deeper skin tone because it has more of a reddy tone to it.
I don't have a Cover FX blush. Because like I decided to like slow my roll on blushes because I had those, and then I got the Colored Rain one, and then I have my Steve Laurent blush, and then I have blushes that I got from Ofra, and then I have some blush that was sent over from Lacey. So yeah.
So that's really pretty. And so this one I haven't worn as much. I got these two at the same time. I haven't worn this one as much, but I need to make a more of an effort because I think the glowy side especially is super pretty. Oh, okay. Okay. And they've been on sale more often than like they've been on sale more lately than before. Like I said, I want CoverFX to do more colors, but I really love that formula.
Yeah.
The peach one is really pretty, not to be I mean, this whole live is going to be being a what is it? I
Makeup
want to say a
goblins.
pusher, but no, what is the word? Like, I don't know. I'm gonna be a bad influence if you're trying not to spend too much money. So yeah,
I'm a
makeup goblin especially.
bad boy. I don't know the
I
song.
still love that song. I don't know why. I just love that song. Okay, for the bronzer bitch, do you? I'll answer because I have one that was, and it was because of you that I bought it, and I think it's beautiful, and I don't think enough people talk about it. The Winky Lux bronzers, the Winky Lux coffee bronzers. Now, if you're not into like a slightly glowy bronzer, it's probably not for you. But and I didn't pull my products out beforehand. But oh wait, it's right here.
Girl, neither did I.
I think the packaging is really nice too. Like it's just the shiny gold packaging. It smells like coffee. Enabler, thank you all. Everyone in the chat's like enabler. Yes, I'm gonna be an enabler all night.
Yes.
But it smells like coffee. It has a slight sheen to it, which to me just looks natural on the skin. And this is the lightest one. This is latte, and I think there was 3 colors. Look at you.
I have espresso.
So yeah. Okay. So I don't know if obviously if people don't like the scent, like a scented makeup, but this is like a coffee, like a vanilla latte to me almost. But yes.
Mine does actually smell more like it because the deeper the shade, the color, the smell is based on the shade. Because you said vanilla latte, mine does not smell like that at all. Mine smells like deep coffee espresso.
Oh, interesting. Because mine smells like coffee, but it also has a little bit of a vanilla or that looks like soft makeup-y scent. So yeah, this is Winky Lux. This is the only thing I have from the brand, but they started selling in Target fairly recently. And so, or not even recently, but they had this in store like a week after you mentioned it, Audra. I was in Target and they actually had those bronzers, and I was just like, okay, fuck it, I'm buying it. Yeah, exactly. Oh, and Denise, I'm the opposite. Rose scent can literally, I could never smell rose again, and I would
throw that away, please. I cannot. I don't like it.
I wish I liked it because I feel like it's in everything, or it can be in every like perfume. Also, don't apologize. I'm happy to repeat. No worries.
I have like 3 bronzers for those who love.
Oh yeah, you have bronzers. Yes,
but it's because first of all, I have a shit ton of bronzer, but also because some of these only like don't necessarily hit all of the skin tones. But if you're richer toned, Prime Beauty bronzers are tits. They are absolutely amazing. They're gorgeous. I have both. I have Chocolate Liddy, and then I also have Bronzeville because I like to have a really deep one sometimes when I'm wearing, like when I have a lighter foundation on, like today. And then I have the Bronzeville when I'm like looking more for that like reddish undertone. So it's like chocolatey. Sometimes I just use this to like kind of contour, and then I use this around like my forehead. And they're just really pretty deep. They don't have like a scent. Yeah, they don't have like a particular scent, but this one is Chocolate Liddy. And then this one is Bronzeville. So you can see that one has more of like a reddish tone. Then we have the Kosas bronzer. Okay, this one is deep. It's a warm, dark bronze.
I didn't know you still love that one. Interesting.
Oh my gosh, I still really like this bronzer. It's really pretty. It has just a little bit of sheen, but it's just nice and it's soft and easy. It kind of smells like clay. And then listen,
I went off. Be mentioned
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I went off. I apologize. Just kidding. I don't apologize. I am not sorry.
No apology.
And then the last one is the Mented bronzer. I have mine in Yacht Life. They're just so pretty. So all 3 of these, like if you have a deeper, richer skin tone, these are life.
Yes. It's funny. Day says, Sleepy Black Beauty says, I would gift a Charlotte or Gucci bronzer. The Charlotte one is huge. I would be interested in trying the Charlotte bronzer, but I'm not going to buy it. So yes, if somebody wanted to gift that to me, that's a gorgeous gift. But and the packaging definitely matches. But
I like that one. It's just not my favorite bronzer. Like I put it on.
Yeah.
I do. I don't dislike it anymore like I originally did. But it's just kind of all right.
You don't hate it with the passion of 1,000 suns anymore?
No, I don't. It's just to me, it's like all right. I feel like I have all these other bronzers that are just richer in color. And so like their tone and shade and the shimmer and the shine with like the ones that have shimmer, even my flat matte ones just have a richer, rounder tone, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going kind of into the lip world. We have for the friend that can't give up the lip kits. Now, my thought with that is that for the friend that like discovered the Kardashians and all of that, and we're like, oh, liquid lips are everything. I love them. And it could be bold lip products. You could recommend liquid lips. I don't care. That's not what I'm going to be recommending, but just anything in that range where you feel like you have the friend that like loves something that stays on and is super matte. And I didn't think I was going to actually say this, but after putting this on for like the first time in a while, this is Merlot from the Lip Bar. That's what I have on my lips right now. This kind of formula would be it because it's a bullet lipstick. It is going to transfer. Like not a huge amount, but it did transfer. But it also feels like it dried down in a way. It doesn't feel like it's going to slip around. It feels pretty matte and it stays on for a long time. I don't know if all of the deeper shades from the Lip Bar do that, but this specific color, if somebody was like, you know, I think this is a great one. And I kind of like the odd little plastic, like clear packaging.
That's really cute.
That's one idea that I had. How about yourself?
So I have the Colored Rain, like they're like matte lipsticks because these stay on like nobody's business. Like this one is Boudoir. These stay on like it ain't nobody's business. And if you want to put a gloss on top, you can. And that's where the like ludicrous lip gloss comes in. So I'd kind of give like a 1-2 punch, you know what I mean? Like give you like the Colored Rain, and then I'd also get you like the ludicrous lip gloss from Milani, so you could just like punch it up if you want.
Oh yeah, you could give a little duo. That's true. Yeah.
And then the others would be just like anything from House of Uni, like anything, because those are all matte. Like I would say Propa
stay on me like that. Oh, we have a question I think is proper related. I was actually say another formula that stays really, really well. The metallic, the ones that have a bit of metallic, not as much, but Necromancy Cosmetica, they're very, very matte formulas. Like actually this one, which is Sacramental, which I actually mixed with House of Uni Wicked for a video recently. Or if they want more like a rosy tone, this looks darker, but it's like a pinky tone. And they also have this really cool yellow, this like mustard yellow. And these are all very, very matte and stay on really well. So yeah, that's another recommendation. And they're an indie brand based out of Puerto Rico. So I always love, almost everything I'm going to recommend tonight is probably indie, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I think a lot of my stuff is indie. The other one, I do have this on actually with a gloss. I do have the Milani, the actual Milani lipstick. And this is really pretty. Like this shade itself, I think this is Sangria. It's a drier formula. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily matte, but it's drier. And then I have the ludicrous gloss on top of it. So I'm just like, so anyways, being the strange creature I am, I had to do that.
Well, and then the next question, this is going to be where you all will know my answer. So the next question is for the neutral lip lover. And that is where I'm going to shout to the rooftops Propa, because Propa does not stay on. So Day asked, Propa stays on all lips. It's a super creamy formula. I don't think of it as a long wearing formula, but I also don't feel like it just goes away. Like it does, but maybe it's because the tones are all like fairly complementary or something. I feel like it kind of sinks in and goes away. And I just love some of the tones they have for sure.
Yeah, I like how when I'm looking for like a nice neutral lip, I can grab one of these, slap it on, and I like the formula a lot. Although like I've got to find like a way, like because my house is hot as fuck for no reason right now, and I'm so sorry, y'all. But like, this is just a very nice lip color, and it goes on very soft and easy. I'm being gentle with it because I had it up so far. And it's like, there's like a little tiny swatch right here. But like, it is a glossy, like satin lipstick. So it does go on, but I don't mind reapplying this though either. Like, that's the thing, is because it does give good color, but it doesn't stain. I think, that's kind of the difference in between like your Kylie lip kit idea and like somebody who wants just kind of a nice neutral lip. I find that these are really good for that, because instead of you having to worry about like the lip outline or like this part that stays with color and then like the color disappears everywhere else, you're now living in a world where like the shade kind of goes away and it doesn't look like hot garbage, and then you reapply and it still looks nice.
And I was gonna actually two other ones that popped in my head for this, which are both kind of newer to my collection. One, I think, okay, so Alex, sincerely Alex in the chat, gifted me the Cosmetics lip cushion. I think it's in the color Magic Hour. It's somewhere in my basket. It's one of those longer, slender, glossy, like lipsticks. It's such a really creamy formula that I feel like if somebody was looking for something really, really comfortable, that's another contender. And also the Fenty Slip Shines. The Fenty, I have the color Glaze, and it's like the most beautiful tone on my lips, and it makes me feel like I have lip filler when I put it on. When I put it on and just overdraw it like the tiniest bit, the way the shape of my lips automatically looks because of the glossiness of the product and the tone, I'm just like, oh, I'm that bitch. Like that, like natural bitch, but that bitch. So those are two other ones that, like, if they ever go on sale the way their Mademoiselle products have been going on sale, I might be buying a lot. Also,
I do love a lot of Mademoiselle.
It's very different from the Mademoiselle formula though. But
I know.
Somebody else was asking about wearing colorful makeup to work. I wear colorful makeup to work all the damn time, and I would never not do it. If they can't handle me at my colorful makeup, they don't deserve me. I'll just say that. Just wanted to
I'm definitely on that same, because here's the thing, like, I like to wear colorful makeup. I like even this by a lot of work standards would be considered right, but but the thing is, if I have to like wear this like basic bitch makeup, I think to me the issue that's going to come in is like anytime there's some kind of after work function where I like get to like it's on a Saturday or whatever, they're going to see me looking like my real self, and they'll be like, oh my god, I'm like, I know, I told y'all.
Okay, so now we have a question. The bold lip bitch, what would you gift the friend that just like you've seen them wear like either interesting colors, or they've been able to rock a red or like a deeper berry tone? Like, what kind of formula or color or both would you gift them?
You know what? Okay, I'm gonna have a couple. So we're gonna go with House of Uni as well for this, because
I was gonna say Wicked and Fiji are my top two.
Yes, those are my top two too, because you have Wicked, which is just like, it's just black. And then you have Fiji,
like teal,
which is this gorgeous teal color. So, you know, you're like bold lip bitch in your life is going to like just dig these. And then also, oddly, that's funny that I said that. Let's see. We can also have, I don't actually like that formula. Let me see here. The other one would be like, if you're looking for berries, I would also throw in Oma Beauty's, their like Boss Gloss Liquid Marble, because it's weird because it's not actually a gloss. Like, it says it's gloss, but it's not actually a gloss. Like, I have one that I wear regularly, like it's an orangey color. There's one that's pinky. I think I'm grabbing.
It seems like it's an actual like melted lipstick. Like it's a true liquid lipstick, meaning it's like not a dry down lipstick.
But this gives like so much realness, like in person, like, ugh, because it looks like glossy when you're wearing it, but it's not glossy, and you're just like giving all the tude, like, don't talk to me, I'm better than you. You know what I mean? And this one, like, for me, is quite red, but like on camera, it looks orange.
Yeah, I would definitely feel like if I knew the friend and they were like, I don't know, I'm a little nervous by black lipstick, Wicked from House of Moon would be the very first thing I would buy them. Fiji I
Yes.
like, but again, I struggle with this to actually do to cling on the inner lip, and then it just looks very weird when it doesn't do that because it's so teal, but I love this color. I actually think the Mademoiselles from Fenty are pretty solid, and they have like
Yes.
navy and black and teal and green and purple and berries. Again, Necromancy Cosmetica. Oh, I was sad. I don't know if it's coming back. The Lip Bar does a black lipstick. They also do like a blue, and this Merlot color is pretty bold for people, especially when you're not as used to bold lips. Who else would I say? Even some of the lip liners from NYX, I would say, like if somebody is like if you wanted to give them a pair, like getting an indie lipstick and then like a drugstore lip liner. NYX has a bunch of like blue, brown, or gray, all of those tones in lip liners. So,
and if you want to get deep and dark as fuck, Prime Beauty. This one I have. I feel like the little name thing came off of it, but like, oh my God, look at that. Now I'm going to just like slap this here. If talking about like gothic vampire, like come get it, bitch.
Ooh. Yeah, that reminds me of the color that I put back. Oh wait, actually. Yeah, no, that's the one.
Yeah, I'm like in here grabbing my cloth. My thighs
like,
are so sweaty. Anybody
also,
else's thighs sweaty?
This gray from Necromancy Cosmetica. It's like a steel gray, like this. It's that color down there. It's almost black, but it's not.
I need to try like Lip Bar. I haven't tried it yet, and I've been wanting to. Hi, T. How are you?
And this is that deep Sacramento. Hello. Ooh. So it's like berry but purple. I'll go ahead and swatch the orange, the yellowy orange one, so y'all can see.
Oh, so excuse me. I think I was trying to say sorry and excuse me at the same time.
So that's the mustard yellow. So this is another brand I would consider. Like I said, their formula has a little bit more metallic in it, like the blue that I have. It's a little bit more challenging on the lips, but these are nice. Okay, I'm just having a pile of makeup.
I know, I'm like looking
here.
around,
That's
like
fine.
makeup everywhere. Makeup, I don't care.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Now, next up, okay, for the I've never worn any eyeshadow friend. What would you think about getting them?
Honestly, listen, I would probably get some shit from Dandelion Co. because those mattes blend very, very easily. So if you're like, I've never worn any eyeshadow, like that is a good place to start. You can choose neutral or bold shades that they have. And you can and get a couple of like slightly shimmery, not too exciting for some people, but like, because it's new, right? So I just feel like their formula is really, really easy to use. And I feel like that's a good, like if they've never worn eyeshadow before, then listen, I want to get them started on singles. Like, why get them sucked into the world of palettes when they can start exploring immediately with singles and start picking out exactly what they want?
And it's funny because we kind of have a similar brand answer because Lethal would be my answer. Like I would have to like them a lot, but like getting them even a little quad, giving them like 4 singles, like 3 mattes and one of their shimmers, because their shimmers are really soft and more satiny to me, but to somebody that's a little bit more nervous about things, I feel like it could be a good way to start. I also love their soft matte formula. And it's a little bit easier to work with in Dandelion's Co to me, just because Dandelions, all of mine like really pick up on the brush or they really pool in the pan. And I understand how to work with them, but I feel like other people might not.
I would put them in a pan. Like I would get the singles and like put it together in a pan and then send it to them. Because I think sometimes, especially if you're trying to get like somebody to try singles, sometimes just by you putting like Emily was saying, a quad together for somebody or whatever. So just by you already having it in the pan and then realizing like, oh, you made this? You're like, yes, bitch, I made that. Like,
Cindy Grace is a good good call too. Like
Yeah.
this is like with no money considered. I would, if I was at a lower price point, I'd probably say Juvia's, although I don't always find their shadows easiest to work with.
Their shimmers are harder to work with.
Yeah, and even ColourPop was mentioned. Outside of me disliking their moves as a brand, I also didn't like their formulas on me, and they didn't feel as easy to work with as other people said that they were for other people. So if I was going to go, more affordable, maybe Dandelions, because they're pretty affordable for a singles brand. But yeah, even one of the
than ColourPop as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Might kick up a lot, but I just never liked the way ColourPop performed, the shimmers or the mattes on my eyes. The Identity palette. Yeah. I'm just a singles lover. So like I would get singles. But yeah, Sydney Grace is another really good point because their mattes are really nice and they do really pretty shimmers that are pretty impactful.
I was wearing one for the winter BYOP, bring your own palette, build your own palette, Winter Wonderland. I had a Sydney Grace shade in there.
Yes. Okay. So for the Sephora regular, and my thought with that is like they're more familiar with eyeshadows. They've probably bought a chocolate bar palette or one of those Tarte toasty palettes or something from Urban Decay. Like they have their makeup stash, but maybe
been around.
they haven't separated themselves from Sephora in terms of sales. I kind of know exactly what I would do. I would get them a quad from JD Glow. I would get them Unexpected. I would get them Anomaly and Good God. And then depending on their color preferences, I would either get like a peachy tone one or something like Limelight if I knew they like green. So if they're more of a neutral person, I'd probably go like peaches and like definitely Unexpected, maybe like a gold or something. But if I know that they've played with color, that's when I would bring in those purpley tones. So
you know what? I would probably pick up the Galaxy Dust Shifters collection from Davina. Like
that's another good one. It depends on what they've played with before. If they're like, I see you doing like this, because that's what some of my friends that have played with makeup before, like one of my good friends, she was like, but I saw you play with this thing. What is that? And then I started telling her, and she bought Kaleidos and Lethal and like just went for it. And I was like, this is why I love you. So yeah.
I mean, that could also go for another answer, but like, I feel like it's either that or like if I'm trying to like slowly introduce them, maybe some Terra Moons.
Yeah. If I didn't want to get them, that's why I'm like, if I didn't want to get them a whole bundle, a little quad, and the 9-pan or the big JD Glow pans fit into like a 9-pan palette, like an empty one. You could fit 4 and like give them a little mermaid palette and be like, sparklies for you. Okay.
Yes, exactly that.
Yeah.
Like,
and then exactly. I kind of use this answer, but I don't know if we had any thoughts for if we know somebody loves eyeshadow, but they're more of a matte eyeshadow lover.
You're right. Like I would say, the Lethal and also the Dandelions. I would definitely bring those in if we're talking about like palettes. You know what? You can't go wrong with. You can't go wrong with Juvia's Place. Also, Drench. Drench has really nice mattes.
Yeah.
Really nice mattes and shimmers.
If I knew they like neutrals and they lean on mattes, like this is a pretty palette and so is Cosmic Oasis. I kind of feel like I want to say, I mean, it depends because formulas are different, but I am thinking Sydney Grace. I love Lethal mattes and I would do that too. Or is there been an all matte palette that has like, I was trying to think about that. If there was an all matte palette that I would give them, but I'm more, Oh, hello, welcome. I'm more of a, if they like pastels, creepy cute from Shroud, like if they were like wanting to play in colors and they wanted some pastels, I think um that would be an interesting one. And that's what it made me think of. I was like, ooh, yeah.
I'm sorry, I ran into this and I was just like, I
love
just
that.
see you being like, girl, let me tell you.
That's amazing. That is amazing. But yeah, I don't know about mainstream because I don't. Yeah, we're very indie heavy here. Just in case anybody is like Viseart also comes to mind, but I've never worked with them, so I don't know. Ooh.
DC Joseph Colors. I think you could. You know what? They have a
Oh,
whole.
true.
Their little palettes.
Those are
The
all
Joseph
matte.
Colors, like little baby ones, are all matte, and they're actually really nice. I've had this one for a while, and I'd have no problems like fucking with it. Like I'm never like, oh gosh, it doesn't work. It's like, it works. It's
so
great.
interesting because I've heard hit or miss. I've heard people love them, and then I've heard people say that they really struggle with them. I've only had one of their 5 pans, and I didn't love it, but it was one of their like winter specials that had blues in it, and I know blues are hard to go.
Yeah, I think it depended on which ones that you got, because the blushing berries I think was overwhelmingly like positive, but some of their other ones
Oh
were
yeah,
not.
Ani is like nope on Dose of Colors. That's why definitely one person I had heard that, but yeah, those little 5 pans are an interesting little like gift idea. Okay, on the opposite end for the multichromatic hoe, what do you think?
Now I have to give
it.
like, yeah, it's the Divina Galaxy Dusters, like shifters collection. I can't say the words because like I had a near-death experience today with my mother, so like just give me a break. She was trying to like ram into everybody. She's like, I can't see, and I'm like, I should have asked you to drive. But anyways, definitely Divina.
So that explains that. Okay, because I saw your message, but I was like, I have too many things going on in my head to even break this down. I'll ask her later.
I'm doing a little heavier because like I saw my life flash before my eyes and I was like, ooh, that wasn't good. I've got to do more shit if it's gonna flash like this.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So it depends on what kind of multichromatic that they're into. Couple of things pop into my head. Terra Moon iridescent chameleons, because if you have some shifty shadows but you don't have any like of the iridescent formulas, those are amazing. Even some of the Divina candy cakes shifters are pretty. They're not super multichromatic, they're more duochromatic. And the JD Glow multichromes are really nice, and they're really multichromatic. Like they are bright. I think the Divina Galaxy Dusts are a fun formula, especially if you are like a type that's already playing and layering shadows. And even though they sometimes aren't as strong with the shifts, but they are easier to work with than some of the black-based iridescent shadows. Who else have I used? The new Divina collection that they released for Black Friday that I
girl, listen, I pre-ordered it too. Listen.
Yeah, that might be a really nice one too. So there's a lot of options out there.
Because as soon as I saw Thermosphere and Borealis, I was like, it must be mine.
Yeah. Yeah, of course I saw a greeny one, Aurora Flares. That's what it was. Oh no, the Aurora Flares are the multi-chrome ones, but they have some that they released on Black Friday that are like, they call them something shifters, I think. And they look like they're multi-chromes, but they're not as they're more of like a glittery multi-chrome. Plain Jane to me doesn't read completely multi-chrome, but it is a gorgeous duochrome sparkly palette. And some of the Adept Diamond shadows are pretty like duo or multi-chromes, like these bottom ones that look like putty.
Yeah.
So anyway, lots of options as per usual.
I'm like, I'm sorry, I got the yawns. I apologize. But it's too late.
I love how you phrase this. This one is totally from Audra. For the girl that's gonna beat their face and gotta have the right base. I mean, buying people foundation is tricky. I don't know if I would necessarily do that.
If I
But
knew.
if I knew,
First of all, we're gonna get you good primers. Okay, we have the Tarte one, we have this one, and you know how I feel about the Marc Jacobs. Like these are the primers I'd have: the Marc Jacobs Coconut Invisible Undercover, the Hello Fab Coconut. They're all coconut. Okay, first of all, they're all coconut. I don't want to hear any shit. Coconut skin smoothie priming.
Coconut.
I know. I'm sorry, Feffy. I won't send it to you.
Throw it out there. I'm sorry.
Feffy, for you, I will send you either the Skin Love Brightening, or I would send you the BH Paradise Prime Hydrating Primer. So those are the things that you can start with to have that badass base. Okay, so if I could, and I like knew your foundation shade, you know what I mean? Like I knew Queen, Marc Jacobs, which I'm wearing right now. Cause that shit, I don't know what, like, listen, I'd love to say that it's not a bad bitch, but like, look at my skin. Like, look at it. So this Marc Jacobs, it's this one specific. It's the Remarkable. Every time I say that, it makes me throw up in my mouth a little bit. But Remarkable, mine's in Cocoa Medium, but like, yes, this one, and then the other one, obviously, we're gonna Pat McGrath, the Skin Fetish, Sublime Perfection. Like, then if we're getting like more into being affordable, y'all, the Oma Beauty. Okay. Yes.
I was gonna say, can I just answer? My only answer was I'm giving you a gift certificate to Oma Beauty's website, not to Ulta, to Oma Beauty's website. That's all for me. Or I'd give you the VDL, the Lumi Layer Primer if you like glowy primer. But like, really, the Oma Beauty, especially if you're like, I've never really spent a lot of money on foundation, I don't really know. I mean, if they have it in your Ulta, then I would give you an Ulta gift card and be like, you have to only get this Oma Beauty foundation. But yes, look at it. Also, I kind of not appreciate, like, I don't know if appreciate is the right word, but Lori dropped some slight is it shade? I don't know about the Pat McGrath, not loving the Pat McGrath foundation. Just saying.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Avery, I have seen that.
Wait, what is that?
That Marc Jacobs has been way discounted lately. Like I have to like see their name. Like I have to see their name, and I can't look at it because I will say it wrong if I see it. That way, I'll say it phonetically. But yeah, they've been discounted for like all year almost. Like I think that the beauty section is going under, but like I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, Oma's foundation, I think, is the one that I'm just like, yeah, that's the one. I'm not a big primer person, so besides the VDL Lumi Layer Primer, I don't have much to offer. But if you want like a foundation that's going to be something that you could go more sheer or more full coverage, I think Oma. And I'm just going to quickly try to go through this because Leary is late and was asking what's on my hands. So we have, let's see, this is Propa Victress and Made It. This is House of Uni Fiji and Wicked. These are all three Necromancy Cosmetica. The top one, which is more gray, is called It's Wednesday. Then we have Sacramental, and then Solus Mortem is the mustard yellow one. Okay. Okay, that's everything.
Yeah, because the holiday collection's already on sale for Marc Jacobs.
I saw that and I was like, must not resist. It must get discounted more if I still want the stupid cherry packaging, which I do. Oh my God,
there's a concealer and touch-up stick, bitch. Like, walk away. Look away, Audra. Look away. I'm not looking away. I'm doing a bad job.
The Danessa Glowy Primer I do want. I almost bought it during this Black Friday sales, and I was like, still have primer. Used to spend it on fun things. That's what my brain went to.
Yes. I'm looking away.
Oh yeah, you're based in Puerto Rico. Yes. It's nice. It's a nice also, if you've been looking for a yellow cream blush, the yellow lipstick works.
Calla Lily, I wanted to. I want the cherry packaging so bad.
It's so silly, but I do want it.
I really want it. It's so cute. Like, could you imagine? Listen, okay, let me just set the scene, okay? The pandemic is over. I am sitting by myself at a coffee joint, just like having my coffee. It's got a perfect little heart with a little in the middle of the heart, symbolizing my forever broken heart. And I'm just like over there, and I'm looking at my phone, commenting on my YouTube videos so that people know that I'm paying attention to stuff. And then I'm just like, oh, let me reapply my lipstick. And then I like open up my cherry fucking, and then from across the way, because we're sitting outside and the sun is beating on me, it's not too hot, it's not too cold. And then they see the cherries and they're like, excuse me. And I'm like, yes. And they're like, I couldn't help but notice the cherries. And I'd be like, well, I'm not virginal. And they're like, you're funny. And I'm like, would you like to have a seat? And they're like, yes. And scene. That is why I want it. I'm sorry, Emily. Like, listen, you can't give theater kids any space, okay?
Also, what are we on is the perfect question day. How many wine glasses have you had? Why did you not warn me to catch up?
Literally, that's the second glass of wine. I don't know what, like, listen, I'm a theater kid. I am a theater kid. Thank you, Sharon, for the applause. Thank you, Pepe. She said, this is iconic. Thank you.
Seduce them with your cherry. That didn't come out right. Or did it?
Oh my God, yeah.
I am laughing so hard I cannot read.
Listen.
Okay. I do want it, even though I was looking at the highlighter, like that's gonna be like not highlighting on me. But it's like
literally like, listen, this bronzer does almost nothing for my skin tone, okay? But this mirror is just this mirror.
Don't tell me that.
It is the king. Like, I can see my whole fucking face in this mirror. I am not kidding. The whole thing. If you were a spy, an international spy, you could see your face and whoever you were spying on behind you.
And everybody would know you're spying because you have a giant ass mirror out.
Not if you're a good vein spy. You know we're
You have a bright white glossy mirror out, or a teal mirror with a cherry on it.
Yes, but I'll also be doing this with my phone. Problem solved.
I kind of do need that recreated in real life. I need you to do it. Seriously. Okay. No, Audra. Skits in videos and scene. That's all. I just think that you could do skits and videos and be fucking hilarious.
But who would I ever find to play? Oh wait, it would just be me playing me because no one would. No,
you could enough. Also, it's the pandemic. Fuck strangers and having people in your house. Yeah. Also, try to play catch up. Ooh, don't try to catch up in a live chat. Come in where we're at or start from the beginning, but like. There's okay. Also, I don't know if you could even see it. No, of course I put it in the worst spot. I blended out the yellow lipstick a little bit, so it looks yellow in my hand, but probably not on camera. It's like a weird little mustard yellow cream blush. Mm-hmm. So just saying, if you have lipsticks, you can always play around with, do I want a cream blush in that? Just slap the lipstick on your face, especially Propa. Actually, the Propa formula is really good for a cream blush. You might like that M Cosmetics. I think it's overpriced for the formula, but I've been playing with it and I do like it. The M Cosmetics, the Dream Cushion. This is the box, the Daydream Cushion, because again, Alex is the M Cosmetics pusher. But
how dare you, Calla Lily? Are you serious? I'm like, are you serious?
Wait, is it a bronzer or is it a highlighter? Because their highlighter also kind of looks like the highlighter looks like a bronzy tone. That's why
I will wear that highlighter. I don't care.
No, the highlighter probably works on you. It would probably work on my upper lip. But on this, not so much.
I'll be like, Like you can even see in the pictures here, in the photos here, everybody who is looking in that fucking mirror, it's their whole face. It is their whole face in the mirror. They are not lying. They're like, look, you can see a whole face in this mirror. Marc Jacobs, yes, I really, really want that Omega glaze all over, foil luminizer, very cherry edition. Oh my gosh, I gotta talk to my moms. Mama, ooh.
They need to discount it more because it's $34. Yes. I need you to go down to like
30. Like if it's even 30, I will consider 30.
Oh, okay. Are we ready for the final, the 11th? I did an odd number in honor of Audra because I know that even numbers are shit. So this is for the damn I love this person gift. And my thought of this is a LUXE makeup thing that you would buy for somebody that you also really love. I have my answer if you don't have one yet.
Okay. If I really love them, I would get them like a gift set. I would get them the gift set. And of course, I would know, like, if I love them, I know their foundation shade and all of that shit. So it would be, it would be the Marc Jacobs, the Face 2 brush with like the foundation with the fucking bronzer. Like, you would have you could do your entire face. Like if I weren't a lazy bitch, like I would be sitting here. It's just because it's hard to open sometimes for me with these long ass nails. I would do my makeup with this, just be like, bad bitch. Look at it. It's like a plate. You could serve my attitude on this. And there would be no leftovers.
That is very, very fair. I cannot find my thing. Wait, so the Face 2 brush, foundation, did you say you would give them the bronzer so they have that attitude option as well?
It'd be the whole shebang.
Is there any more or would that be all? I'm just checking.
I would probably add the primer in because, I don't want to be a cheap bitch.
So the first thing that came to mind is not a whole thing, but a Lisa Eldridge lipstick.
Ooh,
or if I know they're a lip lover and I love them, one of the trio. Oh, she has kits now. She has build your own kits where you can pick 3 lip colors or lip products and a bag, like one of her velvet gift bags. But even just one of these like matte, beautifully textured lipsticks with her logo, the magnetic, like soft close yet magnetic packaging. So this would be the like, I know you love makeup. I know you like and it doesn't matter if you appreciate it or not. A gift is a gift, but I know you love makeup. I would go with a Lisa Eldridge lipstick because she has bold colors. She also has more like safe neutral colors depending on like what I know you wear or want to wear. I could pick up one of those. So I definitely think that this would be like at the top of my list of things that I would offer or that I would gift. I don't know if there's.
That's amazing. I don't have a Lisa Eldridge lippy.
They're a beautiful formula. I have one.
I need to get one.
A glossy formula, but I think that the matte formula I like more. They stay on really well. But I mean, it's not super glossy. It's just kind of like a shiny formula. Yes. If they loved, I didn't put a highlighter question on the list, which is silly. So I'm gonna say if they love highlighter, Danessa Lightworks. Either 1 or 2. And this isn't necessarily super bougie, but it's like $40 worth of highlight and it's a ton of highlighter. Like
damn
beautiful metallic, like shiny, glowy, just like gorgeous highlighters. And because these are tones that are like, I lean on my green and all of that, but like
they're so pretty though.
For like the shine is really.
You would never guess. Like today, I have on like this Wet n Wild girl.
Yeah, I mean, there's good drugstore highlighters for sure. My favorite drugstore, if anybody cares, if you want fun colors, BH Cosmetics, actually. Their Duo Light one. Like, this is pink to green. This is a pink to green highlighter. This is
I have not done a full face of BH Cosmetics, and I feel like I should do that.
I don't know if I have a full face worth, but yeah.
I have to get shit to make it happen, but like, bye, Alex.
I don't like the idea. Oh, bye, Alex. But yeah,
Are you the one?
Those are BH. The one. Oh, okay. I don't know. Yes, but yeah, I think the Lisa Eldridge are top of my mind, so that would be my answer for the luxury gift.
Listen, I'm sorry, Sarah. Like, no, it's not Etsy. I got this. Like, she was asking about my Johnny Cash top.
Oh, okay.
Man in Black. Will you wonder why I'm always dressed in black? So yeah, sorry. It was Cole several years ago. I'm sorry.
Oh, you were not full of crap, Lily. You were just excited. It was highlighter and a cherry. Okay.
He said, update. I'm full of crap. Audra's right. Everybody's right. It's a highlighter cherry. It's fine.
It's all good.
It doesn't matter. I still want it.
That's fair.
That makes me want it even more because it's a highlighter.
It's a peachy gold highlighter.
And I don't have one. Not that one.
Because every highlighter is different and unique. I'm in that camp. Every highlighter is unique. Mm-hmm. Or you know what? Another thing that popped in my head: if I knew they never have natural hair brushes, I'd get somebody like a Fude Japanese natural hair brush as like a LUXE thing. Yeah, like if I knew you love bronzer and I got you this bitch, like or whatever,
or like the Refer 22.
Yeah, that's what I'm holding up.
Here you go home.
But I just have a silver handle because it was a tester. But yeah, exactly. Like
here you
that's
go,
another thing.
You.
Yeah. Let's see. Your mind. Well, yeah, because I'm just like, those brushes, you can do amazing makeup without the fancy brushes, but they are a lovely treat to have. I'm going to put it that way. Yes. Yeah. Makeup joy. I love that. I also love it for blush because I'm a blush slut. So I'll just like, it's just like, whomp, whomp, done.
Yeah, like depending on the day, depends on which blush, like which brush I am using for my blush. Like today I was more like, I was doing more like sculpty, like bronzer sculpt and like, meh. But like other days I'm like small sculpt and then blush all over my eyes. So.
I don't know if they're worth the hype. It depends on what you have. It depends on. I would not buy them full price. I would always catch them on a sale or like a bundle personally, or in the concept store. It really depends on your other brush experience too. If you've already experienced Fude brushes otherwise, then I kind of want to say no because
I really like it because it's multi-purpose. It's multifunctional. Yes. Like I can use it for brush. I can blush. I can use it for bronzer. I can use it for like if I decide to use a little bit of powder. And like because like the other thing I like about it is that it keeps like the color in there like for a little bit. So like when I'm making like when I'm putting on different blush, like I just keep creating new blush colors and I'm down for that. Like I'm like, yes, bitch.
Oh yeah, no, if you're a Sonia G ho, stay with Sonia G is on my dream wish list. Like Sonia G, I wish I could get. If you I wish the sky eye set I want, because for me a lot of the Refer face brushes I love, but the eye brushes are sometimes where for me I can see a bigger difference because of my eye shape and the way my skin is and everything. So yeah, if you're Sonia G is
Sonia G means me too. Sonia G is goals. Like Sonia G is like when I have like a very good, doesn't bother me sugar daddy and just keeps giving me all of the sugar and like it just like just is making it rain. And they're like, I want pictures of your toes, and I'm like, here are my toe pictures, daddy, and then I get all the money. Like that's when I can get my Sonia G brushes.
Honestly, one good moment of somebody giving like paying for toe pictures, I'd probably buy them. I'd be like, you know what, that's fine, I'm gonna put it towards that.
I have cute feet. What?
Pretty much, yeah.
With the exception of the weird tan that they have on them from summer. But like
Kiana, we could talk greens forever. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to like what you like, but there's so many beautiful green shadows out there. I'm also a single shadow hoe, so
Yes.
that's my answer, is all of the single shadows. Audra, when I have a good doesn't bother me sugar daddy. Case, why are they talking about me? Case is Alex's partner, by the way. That is amazing. But I agree, Kate. He says, I'm ashy and classy in the same face beat, though. I'll go for Echo so Sonia G without blinking. Well, my brush
I do the same thing
right now is like Midas, and I have some of my Coastal Scents, like $2 eye brushes, to Refer, to Zoeva, to like Cleona crystal handle brushes.
The brushes I have to clean all the time. The brushes I have to clean all the time are I feel like such a salesperson, but I'm not fucking lying, because you see them in my Get Ready With Me's, are all of my like Royal Langanickle, Omnia, and like Moda brushes, which it's all Royal Langanickle, but they have their different branches. All of these brushes I'm always rewashing because I'm always using them. Always. Yeah.
I do use the Refer.
I'm looking 13. Right now and I'm like, about.
I do use the Refer 13 and 14 eye brushes the most often, because they're the smallest eye brushes I have found that are fluffy and blend. They're small enough for my eyes. But again, I brought out my Coastal Scents. Like, I have a couple of their natural hair brushes I love. Moda, I have brushes from them I love. Again, Real Techniques, Shop Miss A, but also Refer. So like, it just depends. It just depends on what the need is. But I think for eye brushes, that's why I want to do more natural. I want to get some more natural hair brushes, because I really like the way they pick up and put down eyeshadow. Anyway, it's okay. I'm like, ooh. That was all of the question. Oh, Case, is that why they're laughing? Do they like me? I'm glad they like me.
We do, Case. Case. We like you. We like you a lot.
Yes, I was gonna say. I was going to say, Case, we love you. And then I was like, is saying we love somebody a little... No, I say I love my friends all the time, because it's true. Mm-hmm. So, yes, I'm glad that you are entertained by us and entertaining us at the same time. But that is everything. That's all 11 questions. I will put the questions in the description box in case anybody that's watching or makes videos wants to turn this into a tag. Do it yourself. I don't care. Do it on a live stream. It's free for all. Take it if you want it. I don't
take
care.
It, do it.
You can mention my name if you want to give me credit, because credit's always an easy, free thing to do. But you could also DM me and tell me that you did it, so we could go look at it when we have the time and energy, because it's Vlogmas. Which is a lot of energy. Yes, it is. Yes, exactly. Normalize platonic love. Normalize telling friends you love them. Yes, Alex, do the video. Yay! I will update the description box when we're done. But I mean, that's everything I have right now. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about, Audra? Okay.
That is it, because I'm probably going to go to sleep, and then, Bo is going to wake me up at 3:30 a.m. And it's going to be
thank you, Play anyway.
And
I appreciate that.
Yes, like the video.
Yes, like the video, because we're doing videos every single day this month. We're trying to keep the streams still fun, but perhaps a little bit shorter than in the past, because like I said, every day we got new stuff for you, and we want to be on our A game. So I will get on updating the description box once this is done, and I thank you all for hanging out with us. And
Emily will have a video uploading tomorrow. I have a live tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll be back on Audra's channel on Tuesday, but Audra has lots of lives happening between now and then. But we'll be back on Tuesday on Audra's channel talking about something else fun or interesting or commentary related. And thank you all for being here and being amazing. And we love you and I appreciate you. Thanks again to my patrons and the members. Appreciate you so much.
Thank you to my patrons and also Spooky Base, who made it.
Yes.
And who are watching on the replay. Mwah, mwah.
Good night.